you.
You've been getting in with some of our author talk work. I've noticed you've gotten more into the book.
Right now, I got to just start reading these books. This may be one I might want to read. All right, book release coming up at the California Museum.
He's nodding. Yes, you should.
Because this is the author right here. Andy, Sarah came all the way up from people are flying from all over the world to come on Studio 49.
Really nice.
I just need you to know that.
To leave San Diego and come up to us. We appreciate it. All right, we do have the book release coming up. There's a big event coming up on September 9th. Andy, thanks for being here. Obviously, Sarah, you too. This is a super cool opportunity for people to pick up a piece of, I don't know, what's a little bit about history, a little bit about what's going on now. But this book, obviously, featuring a very prominent guy that did a lot for youth and people in this region. Andy, tell us a little bit about the book, how it started, how everything came together.
Well, the book is about this legendary political figure in California who's from a legendary family. His brother was an icon as well. And he was just a guy who basically wanted to give voice to the voiceless, no matter who they were. He represented a district in San Francisco that had a lot of poor people, and he wanted to make sure that they were heard in government and politics in California, and he very passionately represented them. And the way this book came together is he was pretty tight with a reporter friend of mine who had another project going on at the time, and then he introduced me to John, and I met him and just immediately thought, this guy's got a great story. And it's not so much, the politics of it was great, but the thing that really attracted me to him was just his history. This is a guy who scored 20 points in a basketball game once for Sacramento or San Francisco State. Sure. When they were playing USF, when USF had Bill Russell on the team. But it was his sophomore year before they started winning national championships.
Wow.
And he was in the part of the North Beach scene in the late 50s, early 60s.
Such an interesting guy.
Very interesting.
Terrific guy.
All right, so we're talking about John Burton. You're the executive director of J-Bay. Tell us a little bit about what J-Bay is and more about that.
So I think instead of, getting comfortable in a quiet, retired life, when Senator Burton left politics, he founded John Burton Advocates for Youth, or J-Bay. And our mission is to ensure that youth and young adults who are impacted by foster care or homelessness have everything that they need to thrive. And to date, we have championed over 55 legislative reforms and secured over $3 billion in new federal and state dollars to ensure that these young people have what they need to thrive.
They need that.
Yeah. And I know that's it's obviously been a fight for a long time, and I know he yelled because he cared. Great title, by the way. the people tell me I yell.
You're always yelling.
I yell.
Do you care though?
I try to care. Okay. It's but caring about something like this is what I think is such a amazing part of this whole story. As you were putting this book together, looking back on all the things that John did, and this foundation obviously continuing to do, what was the most, what was that moment when you were writing the book that you're like, oh, I can't believe this is amazing?
Well, he had this very funny story where he was. Jesse Unruh was like one of the great speakers of the assembly, but Jesse had opposed John when he was running for, even though they're both Democrats. Jesse opposed John when he was running for assembly. John wins and he goes to Sacramento and immediately just gets in Jesse's face, even though they're in the same party and all that. And then John was very tight with Willie Brown, and Willie Brown was also causing trouble for Jesse, so Jesse separated them in the room, just like they were like elementary school kids.
5-year-olds.
You were in that side of the room, you're on this side of the room, and he put Burton right next to him so he could keep
how about that?
Burton.
That's good stuff.
Then they eventually became very tight and very good friends.
I think there's legends that I think they had some of those heated arguments at Frank Fat's downtown as well. I'm sure that was a location. I know a lot of
work. That was his spot.
You're gonna learn so much when you go to this thing. Do you know what else is planned for this book release? What else will we see over there?
So we're having an event on September 9th at the California Museum here in Sacramento. We have another event scheduled for San Francisco the following week on September 16th.
Okay, cool.
And it's going to be a good time. We're going to celebrate the book, celebrate the memoir. We're going to provide some awards and honor some of our community partners. But most importantly, we will be raising funds to support the mission of J-Bay and continue to transform the lives.
Which is what this is all about.
Yep.
And the book's helping to do a little bit of that as well.
Yes. Senator Burton is very generous, so all of the proceeds from the book launch and his portion of the book go to our organization.
Amazing. You ever get him out on the court? I imagine you're a pretty good shooter from outside.
Well, not really. I was not a very good shooter. If I'd have been
Andy.
6'8", I could have played.
But he's got this too. Exactly. But he's got the stories, though. This is the guy you want to talk to. He's got all the stories.
No kidding. Honor to have you both here. Great job. I can't wait to flip through the pages. We're reading it. We'll read it together.
This is what I got to read.
Yes.
I'm going to yell when I read this one.
We'll see you on September 9th.
That's right.
And then on the screaming the whole time.
He'd be proud. We'll put up a little information about the book release event. It's Tuesday, September 9th, like she said, at the California Museum. Great spot, by the way. 1020 O Street, right here downtown, 5 to 7:30 p.m. Check them out online, jbay.org, for a little more info.